All right, I wanted to do a quick video with this question because this is super important, the starting point of a funnel. Um, I'm moving in 2 days to a new state, so things are crazy around here. But I am going to address how you do this in Clixlo. I was a little bit confused by the final sentence where it says it appears that all the pop-up options for lead collection can just be closed out, which totally know what you mean by that because, like, yes, people can X out if they if they don't want to sign up for your email list. But I think hopefully as we go through it on Clixlo, that part of the question will get addressed. So this is when you are doing lead collection and you offer like a digital product, a download, a meditation, something that you can email to someone in exchange for their contact information and permission to put them on your email list and send them future emails. So very, very important to have this, and I'm going to show you how you set it up in Clixlo. So here we go. The very first thing that you'll do is make a form. On your form builder, decide what information you want to collect from people in exchange for that freebie. So name and email, standard, email required because you can't deliver it without that. Make sure to rename your form so you don't get confused later on. I do not ever collect the phone numbers. Maybe that's the millennial in me, but you do have to remember that the more information you ask for, the fewer leads you're going to get. So it's kind of a balancing act of people, the simpler you make it, the faster and easier it is to sign up, the less information you're requiring, the more people will sign up. But then maybe those people that are signing up are not the best leads. Maybe you want to make it a little bit more challenging because you want higher quality leads, which is not quality of people, but like people who are further along, who are ready for what you offer, that kind of thing. So you have to sort of weigh those against each other when you think about what you want to put on here. And since we took the phone number out, we don't need to do that. You can, like, you would have to update these pages because right now it's just example. The button, say whatever it is, and you can change the color. You can fiddle around with these different things. If you wanted to add a different thing, like you need to have their date of birth for whatever reason, or whatever it is, you need to have their address. But do not do a physical object as a freebie lead magnet type thing. Definitely make it something that can be emailed. So let's see, I'm going to name this example freebie form so that I can find it later. Save that. Now, you can look at the options here, and there's some more formatting stuff. You can have a background image, blah, 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 blah. You can look at these different themes. On submit is going to be important. So we might want to come back to this once we've set up a full funnel to say open the URL of the next one. But usually when you're putting this form onto a page, it will allow you to sort of override this and do it as a funnel. So I think that's everything we need here. I like to put in yes to the sticky contact, and that just means if this person has been on your website before, it's going to automatically fill things in, so they don't have to retype their name and email address. Another way to make it smoother and simpler, although hopefully if they've been on your website before, they've already signed up for your freebie. I hope. All right, so back we go. Come on, back. You know what a back button is, Internet. My computer's been acting up. Yeah, it's showing that we're on the right page, but we are not. Close that out. Come on, come on. Okay, So now we're still going back to sites, and here you can decide if you're going to do a funnel or a website. You can build a funnel on a website. That is usually what I do. I don't really get the appeal of doing it in this way, but you know, sometimes I do because it depends how you visualize it. So if you want a dedicated landing page for your freebie, then maybe you want to do it from the funnel because you can go step to step to step to step. So let's look at that. A dedicated landing page. But if you're just adding it to your website, then you might want to, you can put it on your home page, but let's see. I'll just go ahead and edit this page. This is my blog page. What great timing for it to be super slow. Daddy's not in here. All right, so once you're on this page, you can add that form as an element wherever you want to. So that could be in the pop-up. You don't have to have a pop-up, but if you do, you can go in here and add the element of form and select the form, which is going to be example freebie form. And then the button actions, you can use the action from the form builder, or you can tell it here which URL to go to. So whatever your thank you page is what you would put in here. And if you're doing this on the funnel builder, then it's gonna, one of these choices will be go to the next step in the funnel, which will be a thank you page. The thank you page is super important in terms of strategy. You do want to have them redirect not to the actual freebie that they asked for, but to a thank you page that makes another offer, whether that's for something free, low cost, a special discount, or inviting them into further community. I like to put, if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a Mighty Networks, a Facebook group, that's a great place on the thank you page to invite people to that. So on your pop-up settings here, I'm going to look at show pop-up on exit. I like this, what they call exit intent pop-up. That is where it pops up when somebody is about to leave your page, they're about to exit, the mouse movement is going towards the corner and it goes, wait! And you can add other elements in here, so you can put a headline, you can put a picture. The most important thing here is the hook. You want to be enticing. You're offering something very valuable to them in exchange for their email address, because email addresses are currency on the internet. So you want to make it like this is the thing that your ideal target client really, really, really wants to say yes to. And it's free. Free in exchange for allowing us access to your email. So there's not really much under advanced in this one, I think. Oh wait, was I under pop-up settings? I was not. So borders, shadows, yeah, not just little formatting things. But if you don't want to do it as a pop-up, and once they fill this out, it's going to take that action, so it's going to redirect to the page that you told it to. And we can also just not have a pop-up at all. I don't think I did have a pop-up on this page. So then you could integrate it into your home page and have your form here. Same exact thing, same exact format options, add some text above it to make it enticing. They click yes please, and you create a page that it will redirect to. Let's leave without saving. And don't worry, I know you're saying, how am I going to deliver this freebie? That is the next thing after the thank you page. So, you know, for example, here's my freebie is 20 ways to bring traffic to your page. You will see it probably as like a slide in rather than an exit intent pop-up if you're on my page. And then once they fill out the form, this is where it brings them to. It says check your inbox, this is what it's going to look like, and here's an offer. Why not? Okay, but how you're actually going to deliver the freebie is through automation. So you come over to here, create a new workflow. Again, edit it so you know what you're doing when you look at it later. Then the trigger is going to be when someone submits a form. It's going to be a particular form. So we're going to add the filter of form is example freebie form and save that. So now when somebody submits that form, it's going to do this action. These workflows are if then, if then, if then. So we want to send an email. And in the email, you're going to add whatever freebie they asked for. Fill it all out here. And then you can, what I suggest also putting on here, and it's not going to let me because I don't have the things you need, is also tagging the content, the contact. So you add a tag like, I like to do newsletter. And then when I go to send out a sort of blast email, I can put in that it sends to everybody who's tagged with the word newsletter, because those are the contacts who consented to being opted into those emails. But you can also create a whole sequence here, because you can send that first email and then you can tell it to wait a day, and the next day send another email, and the next day send another email. And this is a nice way to gently guide people into your newsletter list and also deepen the relationship and offer other things. So this is a great chance to help them get to know more about you and your mission in the world, what you're trying to accomplish with your business, and how they can take the next step with you, stuff like that. So once you do that, you got to make sure that you hit this publish button, take it from draft to publish, and now once you've done that, everybody who fills out that form, regardless of where on your website you put that form, is going to get delivered that email. So that is how you set up the first part of a funnel. And I think that that covers the question. Oh, I closed out the Canva to make it move faster, so I don't have it up anymore. But I believe that that covers what you were asking for. And then you'll start having these contacts in your contact area. I probably shouldn't go there, privacy reasons. And you can filter them by newsletter, tag. You can add a tag just for people who filled out this particular form, this particular freebie. The more tags you add, the more data you can collate and learn about your audience and such. So do let me know any other questions on that piece of creating the funnel within Clixlo or Go HighLevel. And I will try to get more videos done, because there have been several updates to the layout and how things work back here, and I have been super busy because I'm moving. But I will try to get back on the ball and update some of those videos. Thanks, everybody.